is one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And you talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the finish. All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Nightmare. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arman Tsarukyan.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, let us get to the early round action here, and a lot of people believe that Arman Tsarukyan eventually will be a UFC champion. At a main event with Mateusz Gamrot, that did not go his way, but he's back on the horse, still believes that he will be a force to be reckoned with in this division, and as far as this matchup is concerned, doesn't really see a whole lot of holes in his opponent's game, so we'll see how he chooses to attack. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
That heel hook looks tight and painful. What he's got to do now, though, is keep that heel hooked inside the crevice of his arm if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, somehow he gets out.
He gets out and he goes right on the offense and trying to sub him.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
This is where he wants to be.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
Oh, slick reversal right there. big ground and pound.
Tsarukyan's in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount here.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Tsarukyan. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Round two next.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath, breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Round two here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Guillotine jump. He's out. What submission defense on display?
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Tsarukyan is in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Beautiful transition. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Tsarukyan is back to the side control now, making all these shots count. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Tsarukyan. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Tsarukyan's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound in such a dominant position.
Listen, that was awesome. You really hurt him there. We need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Jab. Good defense blocking that punch.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. He's getting them out here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of the...
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
There it is. Now he's running them out.
Under a minute to go. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Tsarukyan is in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
Attacking armbar. It's tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You're going to get countered if you do not.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Hook to the head there by Tsarukyan. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips. Boom, inside leg kick.
Oh, wow, beautiful throw. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Tsarukyan going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Tsarukyan.
In the half guard. And there you go, again, half guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
90 seconds to go now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. That offer in DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really...
Hurt it again.
15 seconds to go.
He passed the half guard.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, there's the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was for him. Rocked and stunned his opponent multiple times, and I don't know, did his opponent just say uncle on the stool, or is he going to fight on?
I mean, he may say uncle. When you're getting beat and battered and bruised like that, it's a testament to your toughness, but it's not ideal. You want to be competitive. That round was not competitive at all.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has run.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, doubling up now, tripling up on that knee. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Tsarukyan is in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
And there's a takedown attempt. Push kick there to the body. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on the way out of the fight.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again.
Action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Arman Tsarukyan!
All right, so there he is, the celebration. Azani tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance.